How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Snider High School for a second week in a row. This is Summit City Sports bringing you the broadcast this evening. Girls volleyball action. Number 4 out of the Class 3A Bellmont Braves head into Snider, the unranked 4A, but come in 4-2 on the season. The Snider Panthers about to see a huge matchup here with the Snider Panthers, who have been rolling as of late. Just finished off Homestead earlier in the week. Right now, let's send you down to the PA announcer for the lineups and the national anthem.
Bellmont Braves versus your Snider Panthers. The starting lineup for Bellmont Braves: number 4, Natalie Myers. Number 6, Grace Hunter. Number 9, Taylor Duga. Number 11, Erica McDowell. Number 13, Sadie McGarry. Number 14, Tori Miller. Number 9. Number 8, Alyssa Brew, and coached by Craig Cole. And now I want to hear Snider Panthers. Number 8, Kendall Schwartz. Number 9, Tatiana Miller. Number 14, Savannah Ostermeyer. Number 17, Emma Danish. Number 34, Meredith Woolsey. Number 19, Issa Baker. Number 13, Samantha Whitfield. Our officials for the evening are Steve Smith and Lou Krieger. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and put your hats to the playing of the national anthem.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com here to you this evening from Snider High School, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Parkview Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play here this evening. Chris Cochran on the camera. Pleased to be coming to you from Snider High School, beautiful refurbished gym here on the northeast side of Fort Wayne, Indiana, as they host the Bellmont Braves out of Decatur, Indiana. About a 25-minute trek from Fort Wayne to Decatur, where the Bellmont Braves come in this evening 5-4. They play out of the Northeast 8 Conference. They are number 4 in Class 3A. Did come off a win against Heritage at home on the 30th, 2 days ago. And their next matchup after this tough battle will be another Fort Wayne squad in the Carroll Lady Chargers. That will be on September the 7th. Of course, Bellmont coached by Craig Kroll. Outstanding coach and well-respected name in the volleyball community. For the Snider Panthers, head coach David McCracken, who I mentioned in the opener, has the Lady Panthers really clicking on all cylinders early on the season, and let's see if they can continue after the huge win at Homestead. Habish to start it off. That'll be a miss hit. Hitting air to start out. One 0 for Snider. Habish will keep service. We do play best of 5 sets. Play to 25 as Habish just tickled the net. Bebout, one of the best setters in the area, committed to Western Kentucky. That's number 9 in gray from Bellmont. Big left and hit into the net that time. That's Westra. 1-1. Back to serve for Bellmont. Number 11, Erica McDowell. Millage goes and gets it. And just in, cross-court kill that time for Westra, the sophomore. Picked herself up on that cross-court kill to push the Lady Panthers up 1. That's 2-1 is your score. We're in the first set, best of 5. Back to serve now is number 8, Tatiana Millage. Excuse me, that's Kendall Geppert. Bebout with the quick 1-2, and that one does fall for Sage Jarge. Two your score. That's number 6. Grace Hunter, the sophomore, skied that one, but you can see the top spin and what she has an ID on. Cutting that one down towards the end line. Just couldn't get that one to go. Side out back to the Lady Panthers. 3-2 your score. Jump serve from Nisa Baker, the senior. Quick 1-2 that time, and the left-handed try at the dig by Habish. No good. Point. And side out. Back to the Lady Braves. 3-all your score. Back to serve, who just checked in, number 5, Lisa Okanuiski. Geppert, back set. That's 2 kills early for the talented sophomore Emma Westra. Make it 4-3. Side out. Must have had a mistouch or something on that as they now come back to Westra, and we'll call that one good. Not sure what happened on that, but either way, side out back to the Lady Panthers. 4-4 is your score. Westra, left-handed jump serve. Just out. Flew out by about 6 inches. Service back to the Lady Braves and number 8, Alyssa Brune, as she will check out in Kendra Glancy to serve. She does have 3 aces coming into the match. Right-handed service. And that just did fall in between the block and the net. Five, your score now. Millage. Rebound. What a pass. Good block. Pancaked up and then followed down nicely by number 11, Erica McDowell. She does have 28 kills coming into this evening. Just a stat for you, Taylor Bebout. Bebout back to serve right now. Does have 230 assists on the year already, committed to Western Kentucky. Great set to Habish. Habish just low on the hit. Down 7-5 are the Lady Panthers now. Bebout back to continue service. Right-handed jump serve. Well, floater. Nice play. Caused the free ball to come over. One time into the open space. McDowell showing some skills here early in the match against the Lady Panthers. Bebout. Continue serve. Another floater. Bebout tried to find the opening, created a free ball. Right down the center, good dig by Wigfield, and then followed down by Bellmont. The size really coming into play early for the Lady Braves, up now 9-5. Bebout continues service. She's got a nice little float serve. Geppert, back set, and that is out. Coach McCracken wanted a touch. It was not. So the hitting error there on Ostermeyer. Continues service to Bebout and the Lady Braves. 10-5's your score. Same exact start of what we saw a week ago against Carroll as Bebout just mishit that one. Service error, side out, back to the Lady Panthers. But back to last week's match against Carroll that really started this hot streak. Wigfield back to serve. Lost the first 2 sets, came back and won the 3 next to take the match against that high-powered Lady Charger team out of Carroll. Good dink. Geppert, quick one time, but just got it underneath it, did Baker. Side out back to the Lady Braves, up 11-6. Back for service, number 14, Tori Miller, the sophomore. 14 aces, check it. No aces on the year here for Tori Miller. She hit that one low, followed up Bebout. Service, back to the Lady Panthers. Habish, who started the match off, will go back for the jump serve. Good talk by Bellmont, but just mishit. An attempted boot by Madeline Myers. The junior couldn't get to it, 11-8. There's 2 straight for the Lady Panthers. Habish needs to keep it in. Does. Quick one time, and that was just too heavy. Out over the end line. Service staying with the Lady Panthers. Rattle 3 in a row. Trying to keep that momentum squarely on their back. Good service there by Habish. Bebout, back set. Woodfield came up. Geppert, far side to the lefty. Westra blocked and back down on the Snider end for the point to Bellmont. 12-9. Lady Braves on top. That's number 13, Sage Uruguay. Checking in for Bellmont, and another service error. 3 straight service errors for Bellmont. 12-10. Back to serve number 8, Elise Brune. Excuse me, that's Kendall Geppert, the junior. 184 assists on the year as Bebout set that one nicely, but blocked. Right down the center, and Westra hits it off the block for the point. Emma Westra, right when her team needed it, cuts it to within 1. Kendall Geppert back to serve, does have 15 aces on the year. That's number 8, the junior. Good service there, Bebout. Habish did get to it. Good talk by Snider. Westra, and you can see that one got behind her head a bit too much. Calls the hitting error. Side out back to Bellmont. 13-11. This is the first set, best of 5. We do play to 25, except for the 5th set. We'll only play till 15. Do have to win by 2 in each set. Good top spin, jump serve. That one, Baker had too much of an opening cross court. Got to close out the space a bit more on Baker. the talented swinger here on this outside. Baker will head back to serve, 7 aces on the year. Lady Panthers down by 1, 13-12. Bebout just got to it. You see the talent there. Of course, the size and the length helps, but that is set up right there by the straight talent by Taylor Bebout. Number 9, the Western Kentucky commit. 14-12. It's serve. Blocked, but blocked out. Ostermeyer with the kill. Pulls Snider back within 1 again. Westra. Bebout quick. Nicely done by Bellmont. That was killed home by number 13. 15-13 now for Bellmont. Kendra Grace Glancy checks back in for Coach Krull. As I mentioned, they are ranked 4 in Class 3A. Wickfield barely got to it. Free ball comes over. It was a tough one. It was a good idea, but recovered nicely by the Lady Panthers. There's the righty, hit wide by Woolsey. Glancy keeps service, 3 straight now for the Lady Braves. 16-13, we're in the first set. Westra, it's a good pass to Habish, but Habish is blocked. Just didn't get enough height on that timeout. Good one called by Coach David McCracken. Absolutely needed a timeout there to talk about it as Bellmont's going on a run, ripping off 4 straight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Big shout out to our sponsors, Parkview Sports Medicine, who is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Also, Bit Sports Center Inc., who Sports Center Inc. is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer offering equipment, rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Inc. is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Back to the hardwood, and Glancy, the senior, trying to make it 4-5 straight for the Lady Braves. Habish trying to change it and does. Fits it in for the point. Break service as Millage will head in and right back to the serving area with her squad down by 3 in this first set, 17-14. Floats out long, side out back to the Lady Braves. Bebout, see which service she goes with here. Does go with that float again. Geppert back set. Ostermeyer blocked. Free ball comes over. Bebout, where's she going? Right back. That was Miller, the sophomore. Good dig. Outstanding hustle by Snider, but not enough to get it over the net. Coach McCracken has to be pleased with the hustle there. But point and still serve to Taylor Bebout and her Lady Braves, 19-14. Look at that die. Geppert, it's going to go to Habish. Tracks it down, does Miller. Free ball for Wickfield. Geppert. Ostermeyer. Bebout met at the net, still alive. Bebout puts it over, not sure of how many touches. Good ball, Wickfield with the dig. Millage, and nice rally. Maybe that can start something here for Snider. 19-15. Maybe a little momentum. Back to serve. Number 13, Samantha Wigfield, the senior. 18 aces on the year. Make it 9. Right when her team needed it. Samantha Wigfield comes up big for Coach McCracken and the Panthers. See what the lefty has in store here. That one hit wide. You could see the toss wasn't comfortable for her. Led to the service error. Side out to Bellmont and Tori Miller, the sophomore. It's a good young talent on this Bellmont team. If we've seen it all year long. Outstanding underclassmen that are playing in Fort Wayne in the surrounding area. What a set and kill by Baker. Service back to the Lady Panthers. They pull within 3. 17-20. Habish. Emma Habish, the senior. 18 aces on the year. Put over and just out. Two in a row here for Snider. Pull within 2. We're in the first set, 20-18. Emma Habish. Good block by the Braves. I think that was Baker who got most of that ball. Make it 20-19 as Coach Krull needs a TO here to talk about it, to try to break the momentum here at Snider High School against these Lady Panthers. As I mentioned, Snider out of the Summit Athletic Conference here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, in second. Right now, just behind the Bishop Dwenger Lady Saints. Lady Saints still with 1 loss. And then Snider, followed by Concordia, who dropped under 500 last night against the undefeated Leo Lady Lions, led by outstanding setter Matt Canoblo. But what a match as they swept Concordia last night. As we try to make the rounds to all the local high schools, Summit City Sports committed to bringing you high school varsity athletics and the Summit Athletic Conference in the surrounding area. Baker, rebound smartly. Geppert, gonna go to Westra. Blocked and out. Tied it up. Did the Lady Panthers. 20 all. Habish trying to grab a lead and cannot on the service error. 21-20 now, Lady Braves. Back to serve. Alyssa Brune, libero. 6 aces on the year. Millage had to go back to Habish. Bebot will get to it. Hits it over with the right hand. Little awkward shot, but it did the job. Baker hung in the air. Found a spot. Miller pushed it over. Westra into the block, and once again, the sophomore comes through for the Lady Panthers. Emma Westra ties it up, 21 apiece. Woolsey checks back in for the Panthers. She's a sophomore. Rebound, quick 1-2. And slammed home, Bellmont. They run that play so well. That quick 1-2 right up the middle. 22-21, Bellmont takes back the lead. We do play to 25. We're in the first set. Look at that toss and hit. That's that jump hook, but the service has just failed Bellmont here this evening so far in this match. Right when they have the opportunities. Baker. Nicely done. There was Baker all along. Weststruck, could she do it again? Rebound, that was smart little shot with the left hand as Havish probably would have been better served just bumping it over for the free ball and try to rally on the next. 23-22, Bellmont on top, back to serve. That's Liza Okoniewski. Rebound, too easy. You can see that coming right off the pass. Rebound. And the Lady Braves with set point. Gepper went to Woolsey, but blocked down. Bellmont takes the first 25-22 over the Lady Panthers. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Of course, check out all of our coverage that we have already produced throughout the area early in this season. Week 3 of the high school football season comes up tomorrow evening, as we're excited about that, no doubt. As we can't wait to see how the SAC will shake out here, as most people do say that it's arguably the best conference in the state of Indiana, maybe right behind the MIC there in Indianapolis. But the Summit Athletic Conference, especially pulling two state titles a year ago, Snider in the 5A and Bishop Dwenger in the 4A. So 2 state defenders, state title defenders here in town in the SAC with Snider and Dwenger. Of course, Bellmont does play out of the Northeast 8. That is led by the squad we saw last night at Concordia High School in the cage. That was the Leo Lady Lions, who did sweep the Lady Cadets 3-0 and moved to 9-0 on the season. They are a tough, tough squad and are only going to get better. Tons of juniors and underclassmen there on that roster for Coach Robbins and the Leo Lady Lions. Leo's on top in that conference. Next, East Noble at 7-2, Huntington North at 10-3. And these Bellmont Braves sitting at 5-4. Not out of the hunt, but the brutal, brutal schedule that Coach Krull and the staff of Bellmont put together is really going to prepare them for a state title run in the Class 3A in the 2016 season. So as we get set for the second set, best of 5, Bellmont did take the first, 25-22. Back and forth up until about mid-set, and then Bellmont went on a run, but Snider did answer, but couldn't close the deal. So we find ourselves, Bellmont, up 1-0. And it'll start with an ace. Okoniewski with the ace to start it off. She did have 4 coming into the match, make it a 5th. Millage, Gepper, back to Baker. Baker went down the center of the pipe and hammered her home. Tied up at ones. Woolsey checks in for the Lady Panthers. Back to serve is the setter, Kendall Geppert. Good serve. Beat out with a nice pass. Wigfield was there. Good talk by Snider just to get it over. Bebout, there's that quick one they love, but that time Nisa Baker was ready for it. Blocked it solo. 2-1 Lady Panthers. Geppert. Back set that time, cross court. Nice kill for Grace Hunter, one of the other sophomores on this starting squad for Coach Cruel. 2-2 is your score here in the second set. Hunter back to serve. She likes that top spin. She looks like the righty version of Kate Novak from Carroll a year ago. Geppert, Westra, good adjustment to get the ball over. Good 1-2. Havish was there. She plays that back so well for Coach McCracken, and that cross court is in. Beautiful play for Snider. 3-2 now. Baker back to serve for Snider. Great serve. Bebout with the save. Habish, even better, but Woolsey can't track it down, just too far out of reach. Side out back to Bellmont. This is exactly how the first set started. Battling point for point, back to back for both these squads. McBride, the freshman. Beautiful serve, tickled the twine. Westra. Cross court, Bebout was there. Good adjustment. That was Miller, it was. Westra again. Through the block, great dig, but over the reach of a Lady Brave. Side out, back to Snider, 4-3. We're in the second set. Best of 5. Bellmont did take the first, 25-22. Westra with that jump serve. Who's Bebout going to? Nicely done. Is it in? It is. Cross court on the line. Line judge saw the chalk fly. Tied up at 4s. As the referee overruled the line judge and called it out. So make it 5-3 for the Panthers. Westra. Miller, blocked, still alive. Bebout tried to push it over. Wigfield, Geppert, quick one. Ostermeyer. That was there, and Westra just couldn't get to it. 5-4. Habish hasn't been able to find it yet. What a play by number 14. Savannah Ostermeyer, the senior, pushes it to a 2-point advantage. 6-4. Millage. Millage, good adjustment to get that up to Westra. Habish off the block. Bebout will get to it. Passes it to Miller. Miller. Habish was there. Free ball comes over. Nice free ball by Wigfield. But Millage can't get the dig. Good effort, but could not come up with it. 6-5. Snider on top of the Lady Braves. Bebout to serve. Ostermeyer too far, but Govert pushed it over and did not get into the net. Very close, but no net violation. Story of the beginning of each set as Bellmont cannot put the runs together. One by one, they did it up until 6 points before they went on a 3-point run in that first set. Here's Wakefield. What a ace. Samantha Wakefield had 8 coming into the evening. 8-5. And again, back-to-back aces for Wakefield. Make it 9-5. Lady Panthers on top here in the second set. Here comes that lefty jump serve once again for Wakefield. In! Make it 3 in a row. Outstanding service by Samantha Wakefield as Coach Cruel wants a timeout. Down by 5. 10-5 is your score here in the second set. Bellmont cannot put a run together early in these sets, have dug themselves a hole now in set number 2. They are down by 5, 10-5 as Coach Cruel goes over the adjustments and the coaching tips he needs to see out there on the hardwood. Pleading his case with the Lady Braves as they just need to make a run and get a little momentum back on their shoulders and put the pressure back on this young Panther squad. So Wakefield, a senior, started this match in single digits of aces. Within a set and a half has already jumped in double digits, make it 11. Let's see, can she go 4 in a row and 12 for the season? Samantha Wakefield. Bebout. Wakefield, Gappert, Habish. And Bebout got stuck in between shots. Another point for the Lady Panthers. 5 in a row. And Wakefield keeps serve. Wakefield. Another beautiful serve. Bebout. Nice shot to break the serve from Bellmont. And number 6, Grace Hunter, came up big. As Tori Miller now heads back to the serving area. Her squad down 11-6. Gappert, great set, and Baker fitted in for the kill. Emma Habish back to serve. 12-6 your score. Snider on top in this second set, best of 5. Bellmont took the first. Hit far by Myers. Snider continuing to roll, 13-6. Habish with serve. Bebout got to it. Gabbert. Baker, and blocked. Great block. I believe that was number 4, Madeline Myers, the junior, who did take the majority of that block. Gappert got to it nicely. Effort once again, and she'll call a two-touch on that by the setter. One of the not many mistakes that she makes. She's an outstanding player for Coach McCracken. He gets another year with the talented junior as Bellmont tries to make a rally. Down 13-9, second set. Good serve. Beautiful kill by number 6, Grace Hunter. 3 in a row by Bellmont. This is exactly the time they hit their run in set number 1. Gappert going to go near side to Westra. Blocked. There's Millage. Gappert again. Back set this time to Baker. Baker, that was hit into the net. 4 in a row now for the Lady Braves. 13-11 is your score. Creeping right back in this match. Whitfield, good adjustment. Gabbert's going to go to Habish. Habish looked surprised by the set. As that free ball will be played over. Rebound, nice one. Whitfield to Westra. Westra just too far out in front of the sophomore. 5 straight. (13-12). Baker hit that one long. That's what you need to do with the young squad, as they're calling a touch by Bellmont. Side out to the Panthers, so a lucky, good break. Shouldn't say lucky, a good break. If that went off the hands, good break for the Panthers. Make it 14-12. Lady Panthers on top. Their talented sophomore to serve. Rebound. Good swing. Woolsey, set was just played behind her. Rebound. Back set. That was a good swing. Off balance. Met at the summit and put down. Service back to Bellmont. Grace Hunter to serve. Look at that jump serve. She loves that top spin. Westra off the block. Bebop. Oh, blocked again, but Habish can't get to it. Give another kill to Madeline Myers. Yeah, she knots it up at 14 apiece here at Snider High School. Timeout called by Coach McCracken on the floor here midway through the second set, as we're tied up at 14 apiece. Bellmont did take the first set 25-22. Now, after being down by as much as 6 points, battle back to tie it up against the Lady Panthers. As I mentioned, the Lady Panthers are coming off a big win on Tuesday at Homestead to keep the ball rolling for the Panthers, as that was the match. The match previous was the one I talked about early in the broadcast on the 24th, as they defeated the Carroll Lady Chargers after dropping the first 2 sets to come back to take the next 3 to win it. Here's Hunter with that right-handed top spin. Boom. That's what she tries to do, just too far on that one. One of my favorite things to watch, though, in the game of volleyball. That top spin serve, 15-14, Snider with the advantage. Baker, Bebop gets to it. Baker, Westra, blocked. But on the Bellmont side of the net, falls down for a point, 16-14. Lisa Baker. hit into the net. 3 straight for the Lady Panthers, so a good timeout called. Coach McCracken at 14-14. Those Lady Panthers have rattled off 3 straight now and in the driver's seat here in the second set. Snider, Baker to Westra. Westra needs to put it over and just mishit it with the backhand. 17-15. Back to serve the freshman, Rachel McBride. You don't see many freshmen checking in the rotation for service. And hit wide by Ostermeyer. Bellmont cuts it back within 1 again. 17-16. Gabbert. Woolsey, Bebout just got a fist out there and poked it up. Near side to Westra. Westra blocked but fell down. Just hesitated after that block. Coach Cruel obviously unhappy. 18-6. The lefty just didn't get a high enough toss on that ball. Side out to Bellmont. And their libero, number 8, Elisa Brune. 6 aces on the year. 55 digs. Habish. Bebout. Geppert. Nice. Wigfield to Westra. And mishit. Westra. Nice ball from the back. Millage will check in for Woolsey. And we'll head back to serve for Coach McCracken. Up 19-17 over the Lady Braves in this second set. Trying to tie it up a set apiece. Millage. And out. Bebout, the talented senior for Coach Cruel and the Lady Braves, heading to Western Kentucky next year. Is committed. Went away from the float. Back set to Ostermeyer. Off the block in. 2018. Snider on top. Baker checks back in. This is where Snider went on the run mid-set with Wigfield in the left. Just off the palm there for the sophomore. 21-18. Wigfield will keep service. That's how you get a player hot. Back in the serving area. Wigfield. Good service. That led to the ace. Her 4th ace of the set, ladies and gentlemen. The senior is feeling it as Coach Cruel wants another timeout, a 62nd here at Snider High School as the Lady Panthers battle back, are now up in the second set and in the driver's seat, 22-18. Thanks for checking us out, ladies and gentlemen, on our YouTube channel, Summit City Sports. Proud to be coming to you from Snider High School for some girls volleyball action. As we'll take the weekend off and Monday for the Labor Day, but be back right at it on Tuesday. Have to check my schedule again, but I believe it's jam-packed with soccer next week, Tuesday through Thursday, and then, of course, Friday Night Football. Rebound, back set. Miller hit it off the block, out. Nicely done by the sophomore. Set up by the beautiful set from the senior. Now back is Miller. To serve. Down 22-19. This is the time to make the run if Bellmont's going to. Millage with a good save. Baker hit it wide. Or hit it long, excuse me. 2 straight now. 22-20. Coach McCracken. He won't hesitate to pull timeout out the pocket if needed. Millage, Geppert to Baker. Blocked down. 22-21. Bellmont right back in this set. Tori Miller trying to tie it up for the Lady Braves. Good service. Geppert back set to Habish, blocked and down, tied up at 22 apiece. And there's your timeout called by Coach McCracken. As the score now tied at 22 apiece here in this second set, best of 5. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Big thanks and shout out to Parkview Sports Medicine, who's a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Little issue on the floor as the scoreboards went out for a second. Now we're back up and bright as ever as Miller's back to serve, trying to make it 4 straight. Check it, 5 straight for the Lady Braves. 22-22. Millage. Geppert had to track it down. Back to Westra, and Westra, but the save. Geppert met her at the top. Habish saw the opening and a beautiful play. Knocked it down right in the center of the court where no one was. 23-22. Habish back to serve now. Habish. Serve back to Bellmont. Tied up at 23 apiece. Okanowiski back for Bellmont. Millage, Geppert, Westra, hit wide. That is out. Referee agreed with the line judge as well. Ball was hit wide. Set point for Bellmont, 24-23. What a comeback. Can they finish it off? Geppert tracks it down. Westra and just hit it. Second set to the Lady Braves as the Snider Panthers find themselves down 2-0. We'll take a short break, quick break here as we get set for this third set. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play here this evening. What a couple sets we have seen so far in this match. First set saw the Lady Braves rally to a late deficit, was in control pretty much midway through that whole first set. Snider made a good run, and then Bellmont closed out the last 2 points to win it 25-22. Check it, the last 3 points to win 25-22. Then the second set, Snider really has to feel like they had that set in their pocket. But Bellmont, once again, did not give up and battled through and pulled it out 25-23 to take the 2 sets to none advantage heading into this third set. Outstanding libero checks in Alyssa Brune for Bellmont as Habish is waiting for the whistle to start this third set. Right-handed jump serve coming for Habish. Hunter got to it off the net, but Bellmont just couldn't get it up and over. 4 hits on Bellmont. Snider with the first point of the match. Habish. Rebound. Baker, look at her just hang, but what a dig, and Bebout was there. Immediately pointed to the outstanding play by Brune to say it wasn't possible without the outstanding pancake dig. Okanuski, Millage, Geppert, Baker. Nice kill by Baker. Set up by the wonderful save from Geppert. Now she'll head back to the service area. Woolsey checks in as Millage is out. Geppert. Good service. Now made a full court shot there off the attempted dig. 3-1. Snider leads in this third set. Geppert with the ace. That time the service error. Side out back to Bellmont. Hunter. Baker hit it in the net, but Wigfield about got to that save. She is all over the place. Outstanding libero, Samantha Wigfield, and outstanding server. Had 4 aces in that second set. Just not enough for the Panthers to pull it out. Grace Hunter again with serve. Right-hander, top spin. Geppert. Saw Woosley, but that was mistimed between the junior and the sophomore. 3 straight for Bellmont. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a sophomore swinging this serve here. She's only going to get better at that. Look out, Northeast State Conference. Wigfield got enough of it. Westra, Wigfield, nice ball over up the block. Tough play into the block. Oh, Baker and Woosley. Side out back to Snider, tied up at 4. Check it, Nisa Baker. Back to serve. Tries to float it in. Okanuski did get it. They're going to go back to Western, the lefty. Just out in front of her, too far. Not sure how they could call that a point for Snider. It wasn't blocked. She hit it into the net. So tough call against Bellmont there, but it's early. 5-4. Just got to work through it. Bebout. Nice! Habish, that was there. But Geppert, that pass two out in front of her, close to the net. Not a whole lot she could do with the pass to her. 5-5. Rachel McBride, the freshman, back to serve. And into the net. Snider back on top, 6-5. What a serve by Westra. Must have gave Okunuski a little mess up with the eyes, a little optical illusion. That came right in on her for the ace, 7-5. Westra with another good serve. Bebout knew exactly what was going to go on there. Habish. Bebout. Nice work. Eric McDowell checks in. 7-6 your score. Bellmont down by 1. Here's Broom. Wakefield, Geppert, and Habish tried to go cross court, but couldn't clear the net. And a timeout called by Coach McCracken with the score knotted up at 7s here at home. Snider looking to improve to 5-2 on the season and stay on pace in that Summit Athletic Conference. Bellmont looking to get back in the winning mode of things. They did come off a win against Heritage on Tuesday, but dropped several at the Yorktown Invitational. Yeah, at the Yorktown Invitational. So and that Invitational was just immensely talented with the schools that were in that. So that's where you see the majority of their losses as they come out of the timeout with Bruin still with service. 7-7 is the score. We're in the third set, best of 5. Bellmont is up 2-0. Habish, that'll break it up. Coach McCracken's been spot on with the timeouts here this evening. Almost always lead to 2 or 3 points. Now Millage back to serve. Nice service. Bebout, quick one, good adjustment. Went with the left. And out, hit wide by Habish. That was set up with a nice little play by number 11, Erica McDowell. Just got enough of it. Habish blocked. Excuse me, that was Ostermeyer. Bebout, right back to Miller. Geppert's there, that's a good ball. Westra puts it over. Collision, and what a play. Over the head, little dink touch for Taylor Bebout. Puts her squad up by 1. First lead of the third set, 9-8. Goes with the float. Bebout did get to it. Wakefield, great effort, but can't be tracked down by the Lady Panthers. 10-8, danger time for Snider. Can't not afford to fall down too much against these powerful Lady Braves. Bebout tried the float, but just couldn't clear the net. Service air, side out back. And here she goes, the libero, Samantha Wigfield. See if she can put a run together like she did in the second set. Back to serve, the lefty. Brune, Bebout, Miller, check it. That was McDowell. Good effort by both teams, but Baker would not let that ball go past her on that rally. Ties it up at 10 apiece. Woodfield. McDowell. Brune's got to put it over it. It is. That was actually the freshman. Baker just mishit that one. What a smart play by the freshman. Number 12, Rachel McBride, just to put that free ball over. Always better to live to fight another day. 11-10, Bellmont on top. Tori Miller. And that's an ace for the sophomore, Tori Miller. First one of the year. Miller again, 12-10. Bellmont on top in this third set, best of 5. They are up 2-0. Good attempt by Miller, but hit too hard. Came up in the stands, side out back to the Lady Panthers. That's Emma Habish. Brune, Bebout. Westra. Bebout, near side. Myers off the block. Millage was there. Quick one to Baker. That was a tough play. Baker adjusted to nicely. Hunter. Westra. Good rally here by both ends. Bebout tried to catch him off guard. As did Geppert, but just too far. The right idea, but just misplaced a bit. 13-11. Geppert will track it down. Just got enough of it, did Baker. I think just a fingertip, but that was enough to put it over the net for the point. Woolsey checks back in. Geppert back to serve. Geppert. Good, one time to Jarway. Hunter back to serve. One of the several sophomore that gets tons of playing time for Coach Krull. Baker. What a play. Found the opening slot and basically just tossed it in there. 15-12. Bellmont on top here in this third set, best of 5. Westra handled that one well to Woolsey. Stayed out of the net. Myers, Habish was there. Westra spun off the top of the net, kept up. Great play by Bellmont. Habish came up to get it. Woolsey. Hunter was there. Bebout. What a play. Taylor Bebout. 16-12. Bellmont on top. What a serve. Woodfield was up for the task. Geppert went to Habish that time. Bebout goes right down the center to Hunter, and Hunter with a great play. What a pancake save. Bebout was there again though. So crafty in the center of the court for the Lady Braves. 17-12. Hunter to serve. Timeout by Coach McCracken. Here down by 5 in this third set. Do or die for the Lady Panthers. Ladies and gentlemen, today's broadcast, of course, is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So let's see if Coach McCracken can pull another rabbit out of his hat at the end of this timeout. This squad down by 5. Need to put it into action right here. They could be getting swept at the hands of this number 4 ranked Class 3A squad, Bellmont Lady Braves. Hunter still with service. She's ripped off 3 in a row. 4 straight for the Lady Braves. Top spin. In the net against Snider. 18-12, starting to unravel a little bit for the Lady Panthers. Hunter. Play by Haybish, Baker, Miller, deep out, and what a swing! Jargly. 19-12, Bellmont rolling here in this third set, trying to close out the match. Outstanding serve, that was definitely going to fall in. Wigfield puts it over. Bebout gets to it, to Miller. Wigfield was there. Guppert goes to Westra with the left. Bebout comes to it. Myers. What a beautiful dink by Madeline Myers. The junior. 8-point lead now for Bellmont here in this third set. Westra takes that one. Guppert back to Westra, just a bit behind her. Quick one, nicely done in the center of the court. 21-12, Bellmont in control. Hunter keeps serve. That's 8 straight points now for Bellmont, 21-12. Baker looking to break it. Not that time. Miller. Wigfield, look at the hustle, but the kill. 22-12. Bellmont really feeling it here this evening against the Lady Panthers, making a statement here in Northeast Indiana, putting everyone back on notice. The Lady Braves are going to be hard to handle this season. Guppert back set to Baker, hammer that down the center. If anything, Coach McCracken did good to get some momentum and some confidence built moving towards their next match, which will be on the 6th, right here at home against Huntington North. Piece of Baker. 22-13, third set. Waits for the whistle. Good play. Bebout tried it again. Guppert was up for it. Westra just needs to put it over, does, but just wide. Tough break. 23-13. Bellmont. And now the freshman heads in to serve. Rachel McBride. Wigfield there. Guppert goes to Ostermeyer. Markinowski was there. Miller. And hit wide by Miller. 23-14. Emma Westra. Good serve. Nicely done, right in the open spot. Match point for Bellmont, 24-14 here in this third set. Alyssa Broom back to serve to end it with match point. And that's it. Bellmont comes up big on the road and defeats the 4-2 Snider Panthers 3-0. First set was dropped 25-22. Second set also to Bellmont, 25-23. And this third and final set, 25-24 for Bellmont, coming up huge against Snider. And will look to move on and play Carroll on the 7th after the holidays to keep this win streak alive. As for Snider, they will host Huntington North on the 6th. Come out to both high schools, ladies and gentlemen, and check out your local volleyball action. It is outstanding and great, cheap entertainment for the family. Well, of course, tonight's broadcast was brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Big thank you to Parkview Sports Medicine, who is a proud supporter of Fort Wayne area athletics and its athletes. Parkview Sports Medicine can provide the training, treatment, and education you need to advance your sports game. Have questions about injury prevention, sports nutrition, and more? We've got you covered. That's Parkview Sports Medicine at parkview.com. Well, for Chris Cochran, I'm Tim Atkinson. Thanks for checking us out here at Summit City Sports. Check out our live broadcast coming to you Friday night football around the area here in the Summit Athletic Conference. We'll see you tomorrow night.